Hello. This is the Saturday wrap, for Saturday, the 10th of January 2026, the CES January wrap. I can remember when I used to be the Consumer Electronics Entertainment Show, and now it just is CES. Anyway, if you haven't seen this before, this was my week. This was my cold week. I look back on all the beers, tech, weather, lots of weather, more weather, and me moaning on about things. Anyway, let's get on with it. The word or phrase of the week was warnings. As in, let's be cautious and put out a warning anyway. Storm Goretti last night. Oops. Thursday night, because this is supposed to be Saturday. Yeah, there was a yellow warning for us. Even though the weather forecast said it was going to rain, and it did rain, and there was no snow. And I think some of the warnings were, let's put a warning out just in case, so we can't be, let's be cautious. Takes away everything about warnings. Warnings should be only put out when they are deserved. Thank you very much. Anyway, to those who the warnings were appropriate for, different issue. But for us, not really. The app of the week. The beginning of a new year means lots of updated spreadsheets for accounts and all that sort of thing. And it means hammering into Excel. I pay for M365, so I got the full version, which I love. Sort of love. However, even if you don't have the money, create a Microsoft free account, you get the online version of it. Okay, so you don't get multiple tabs, but you get the online version of it. And it's compatible with the desktop version as well. Excel. Might as well have a go with it. It's the industry standard, and you can have it for free. Sort of thing. The thing of the week was, of course, CES, robots, AI, lots of toilet related tech and pets related tech and TVs. And of course, the Daily Tech News Show, which covered it rather wonderfully. Even if some of the luggage went awry going home, I'd recommend the Daily Tech News Show because context. They do context. Anyway, the thoughts of the week. The thought of the week is the cost of heating. This week has been freezing, cold, snowy, blowy. It's been cold, and the cost of the heating is the most expensive in Europe. I'm just going to go for it and stay warm, but a lot of people can't afford that, and it just makes me think of, why is it the most expensive in Europe? Answers on a postcard to that one. Song of the week, yeah, Unchain Your Brain, Ian Gillan, from his band Gillan. 1980, the album was Glory Road, and originally came out with a second album called For Gillan Fans Only. I miss Gillan as a band, and he's now going blind, which is a shame, but he's still going with Deep Purple, which is incredible. Anyway, 1980, which was over 40 years ago. Wow. But a cracking album, really cracking album. The week was Friday, prepping for CES and the videos and all that sort of thing. Woke up on Saturday morning, a hard frost. Went to the project, except there were missing buses all over the place. The app, not much help at all. Sunday was batteries, authenticator batteries, for various accounts. Your battery is low. I've ordered a new one. No sign of it yet. I blame batteries and things like that. Monday we had snow. Not a great deal of snow, but there was snow. Not enough to stop the buses going, so it was into Newport. Yeah, CES videos, all that sort of thing. And I learnt that spoons are now throttling uploads. Mind you, they're the cloud underneath. And I found out today that anyone who uses the cloud throttles uploads. So from now on, if it's out and about and I need to upload, 1080p instead of 4K. But there you go. Um, Tuesday. My hands started to crack up, my lips started to crack up. O'Keefe's on the hands, Nivea on the lips. And I think I'm gonna possibly need to do it a lot more because, yeah, really, car insurance as well. Even if the deal is better than last year's, always ring them up, always ask for something off. You might not get a great deal, which I didn't, but I got something off, and times are hard. Wednesday, the Malcolm Uphill, craft on draft. Not anywhere else, as far as I know, but the Malcolm Uphill did have new craft on draft, which I like. And when I got home, a new Trangia Mini for me with a new pot, hard anodized. Love Trangia. It's great in this weather, to be perfectly honest. And also on Wednesday, pixel updates. I did my update in November. Wasn't supposed to be one in December or January, but there you go. It happened Thursday. Double socks. Yeah, double socks. I haven't had double socks on for ages. I was just freezing, absolutely freezing. And then there was Storm Goretti, named by the French Met Office. Yeah, Transport for Wales Rail. They stopped most of their trains mid-afternoon. Um, Although most of this week I've been watching on various bits of social media, ScotRail and National Rail or Rail Track or whatever they're called, with two Class 37s and snow ploughs at either end, keeping the lines open. Not in Wales. We had more trains than normal need maintenance. And let's all get home. And then the buses got cancelled, despite the fact not everywhere had more than rain. Great news. Public transport, as I've said before, not really for the public. Anyway, Storm Garotti missed the lower Rumney Valley. It was windy, it was wet. And then when it went to Newport on Friday morning, it was mildish and calm and really good. But I learned that the Lamb had closed. Support your local pubs because they are going away. Some of them have already gone, which is a shame. I like the Lamb. However, we still have the Pen and Wig and Home of Cask. Support your pubs, stay warm, and look after yourself. And here's to early spring. Bye bye.